Women now constitute 10% of all Saxo Bank registered online traders in the United Arab Emirates. That's up from 8% back in December 2016. Give me a sense of what the picture looks like globally and what you're doing to close the gap.
I think historically, not only in Dubai, but across the board, for whatever reason, women have not been very active in this part of our lives, making investments, trading, and so forth. We profoundly believe that should change because we have around 50% women out there, so it'd be natural to see that adding up at some point. I think sometimes women are getting a little bit too intimidated by our industry, and I think actually this is not only women, it's actually many people who tend to historically get too intimidated because it is all put out as it should be really, really difficult, and you have to be a financial specialist, or you have to be a man to do this. And where also we launched a new platform called Saxo Investor, which is much easier to use and navigate, where our historical platforms were very much for professional people who really knew all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
And we are now kind of packaging the same kind of services, but in a much easier and intuitive manner. So we've seen that growth also in Denmark and other places, but I think it's still far too low. So we still have a lot of work to do.
So do you have any targets that you've set yourself at this point?
I think right now we just need to, the trend is your friend, as we say in our industry, right? I think we really need to see that year in, year out, we can improve it and hopefully relatively significantly. It's actually something we have a much more specific focus on now. So I hope we'll be able to see continued increase in this going forward.